Hi there, and welcome back to the wonderful collection unboxing. This week we are on box number 65, and we have a box that says Breyer Longhorns to Keep. So, it's a smaller box. There's probably not a lot of Longhorns in here, but let's see what we got. First up, we have, looks like a regular Longhorn. Boy, I think we've seen a lot of these in the last couple boxes. Very nice. This one is in excellent condition. He is, well, he's got some rubbing on his hip up back here. Very nice, very softly shaded, matte. His horns are a little worn, but he still has his horn tips. He has his eye whites. No blue ribbon sticker, but very nice shelf piece. In decent condition with nice shadings and the eye whites. So just a very nice regular run, original brown Longhorn. They've been in the Breyer catalog for a long time and they're very popular. So there's usually always at least one Longhorn in the lineup each year. This one, I believe, is a regular run. It's a reddish chestnut Pinto with gray horns. Kind of a plain pattern, but nice. Nice balance of the red and the white. He has a little dark on his horn tips. No bi eyes, but he does have a white stripe on his face. If I remember, this guy was made mid-90s. I say that a lot, but that's like the bulk of the era it seems like that this collection is coming from. So I think he was just, I don't think they ever get names. I think they're usually called Pinto Longhorn or Pinto Bull or something like along those lines. So he was probably produced for 4 or 5 years. It's about how long they produced each model back in those days. So just a really nice red Pinto, regular run Longhorn. Next we have, I think he was also a regular run. This is kind of a Pintalusa Longhorn, and he has some paint job. He's got the Rocking Bee brand on his barrel, which I don't know why you would do that. That's not where they brand them. And then a hip number of 43. Pretty intricate pattern. I believe this was a regular run. He's in kind of good shape. He has a little bit of rubbing on the gray of his horns. I think he was made either before or after the last guy. So again, we'll say he was early 90s and this guy was late 90s kind of era regular run. And he has, like I said, a fairly intricate Pinto pattern. It doesn't look masked to me. The legs were probably masked, but the rest of it looks very freehand. And then he has that splatter dappling, so maybe he was the earlier guy because they kind of went away from that splatter dappling after a while, with a big triangle blaze on his forehead. Again, I think he's just kind of a regular run from that 90s era, 4 or 5 years kind of thing. Another nice, very attractive. These guys are very popular, and they usually always come up with really good colors for them. This is odd. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was, because these two guys have like identical Pinto patterns, so maybe he was the regular run, but then why would they make him in the same pattern? So these two guys, this is a really nice light chestnut Longhorn. He doesn't have any signature marks or anything on him. Is it the same pattern? It's like an identical pattern. Oh, he's marked. Peter Stone, BF, so Breyerfest night. God, I love opening boxes of random stuff. So this guy is signed by Peter Stone, BF for Breyerfest 95 auction. This, my friends, is a test run. So maybe he was a test run. So this was the 95 auction. So maybe he was a test run for that guy. Things that you discover when you open random boxes of Breyer models. So, since I have this open, so that speckled guy is 1996 to 1999 Texas Longhorn Bull, very creative, regular run. This is the regular run. That's odd. So this is a regular run, 1990 to 1995 Texas Longhorn Bull, very creative. So they made this guy as a test for the Breyer auction after they made. So he's a post-test model because he was made after the model that he was supposed, although he could have been painted before and just came to the test auction, because back in those days, many of the pieces were actual tests for regular runs and special runs. So he could have been painted before this model and then brought to that auction. I'll have to do some research on him. So that's really, really cool. So here we have a regular run and a Breyer Fest test from 1995. No little ones hiding in there, so that was it for this box of really special Texas Longhorns. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see what I discover next week. Thanks.